Hello, my brothers and sisters on the Dragon's Path. My name is Tim Heijen, and I'm stuck in this tiny forest because of coronavirus. What will the future hold for us? What will the future hold for any of us? Who knows? I don't know. Or maybe I can. Because today a man on my job reminded me of what I could do. I forgot about this, about the conversation that I had with this man. I often have conversations about beliefs and spiritual things with him, and he's a very intense Christian. And he always said, you have to believe in God and taste the blood of Jesus. I can because I'm a vegan. But yeah, to be honest, I told him about me, what I feel about the earth, that she is weakening, and I can feel this energy. He, of course, didn't believe me, and he said, no, 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 it's because God has enough with humanity, and then apocalypse will come because God said so. I said, yes, you're partly right. That is true, because nature was actually talking to each other, whether we can stay or not, humans. And I said to him that in this year, 2020, there will come a virus. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. I said this several times to family and friends and colleagues that I felt that there was going to be some kind of a virus this year, but it won't be too nasty. The second one will be far more worse. That is what I felt, and I am dead serious too. There, in my path, in my dragon's path, I often did predictions like this, and most of the time they were right. For example, the most one that I remembered very well is when I drove with my dad through a forest, and I just had flashes in my head, voices in my head. Don't drive that fast. There are going to be wild animals just in front of your road. I just saw it in front of me, and I said to my dad, "Don't drive that fast." Would you? I first said to him, "Would you just would you slow down if there was an animal? Depends how if I can slow down," he said. "Then slow down. You're going to hit some of these animals." And he said, "Okay, I'm going to slow down, but I don't see any animals." And at that same time, there were just a large group of animals, wild boar, crossing the road. He just could stop just there, not that long ago. And that is a very weird moment that you had these predictions in your head that were coming true. And now, again, actually. And I fear for this, my brothers and sisters, because these predictions also were the premonitions of a second one. A second one, far more deadly virus than the COVID-19. My sister has it now. She's very, very sick, and I'm very worried. So, but in another way, it's the decision of nature. We actually are just so small. So, and that is what you can do on the Dragon's Path. You can predict the future sometimes. If it's tied to you, if it's bound to you, you can predict the future. It's possible, but you cannot predict the future of others just for money. For example, fortune tellers. Fortune tellers who ask money for when they call to someone and then they predict the future. Let me tell you, that is just simply a fraud. You have to have deep, tight connections with a person or something that is alive, to have predictions and premonitions that can be right. You can see the future. There is a thing you have to know about dragons. There's the crystal ball that they often carry away with them. In China, there is often images with the crystal ball that they have. That means the dragon, where they are in the dragon realms, the time is different. Time works differently, and they can see your future and your past. They can see everything, and whatever your guardian collects dark energies from the future. So with collecting these dark energies inside of their crystal ball, they can change it. They cannot turn the dark into light, but they can change it. They can carry it away with them so that you can have a different future. So they can be your guardian. For example, if you are very very sick, for example, you have the coronavirus and you're so sick that you may die, then maybe your dragon will be there with their crystal ball to protect you and collect these dark energies that is over you, so they can be with you, so they can teach you further more. Yeah, you know what the thing is? The first thing that I could do when I touched the ground, when I touched it, it feels like energy, it feels like electricity. What I feel inside of this earth is my goddess Tiamat. The earth for me is a dragon, the mother of all dragons. That is why we call her Mother Earth. And she is actually in danger. Because where do I have to go now here to find one tree? It's very, very difficult, let me tell you that. It's very difficult to find a tree. And it hurts me that humans do such a nasty things with everything that is alive and made for nature. Abuse it. They abuse it all the time. And they are with so many. And this is actually a moment to consider that a change is needed. And how can you predict the future for yourself? In the beginning, I didn't know. It just came. It just came. It's like the dragon said something to me, and I understood what this was immediately. They said it to me. They didn't have to explain it to me, and then I know, yes, it's true. And that is when I could feel the earth, when I could touch it. In the beginning, it was far more powerful than now. It's weakening. It's dying out. Every single year again. Why is it dying? I don't want our mother to die. Nothing. I don't want anything to die. Everything is so beautiful here. So why this destruction? Of course, the world leaders won't just they just won't blame themselves about this. They will blame others. They will blame every other country except for them, while they are the largest part of the problem. They should give the example, but yeah, they don't. Let us be the example, my brothers and sisters. Let us show them what nature is. Nature is pure magic. Nature can be manipulated by you. The dragon can make us a witch. The dragon can let us see the future and let us taste the future, even death itself, and what should be death for us normally. If the dragon didn't catch the dark energies so that your future will be changed. It can be that the dragon does that because the dragon is very very strong, and most of the time they will do that once they know where your end lies, and they don't want to let you be that you suffer. They are very good friends, families. They are amazing teachers. And they let us become a witch, even though we are not searching to become one. The dragon is actually a very large mystery. But I'm trying to solve this mystery, and the more and more I'm concluding the mystery. My dragon tells me something about futures, and sometimes it's very dark, and sometimes it made me sad. That maybe humanity cannot change, or they will change not in time. The dragon's path is all about change, and I changed myself. In the beginning, was just like them, following, like just a zombie. Now I'm standing alone. That is the thing. Everyone watches to the light. I'm standing in the dark. Everyone is blinded by by the light, and I'm standing in the dark alone. But even though not too far away in the dark, so that I won't be consumed by it. Just in the middle of it, just to see enough of both sides. And this is my way of being a guardian, my brothers and sisters. To let everything be alive that is given by Mother Earth, Mother Tiamat. It's not because someone else does something that it's good. Of course not. The crystal ball is actually a very interesting topic. The crystal ball, the dragon's ball, collecting dark energies, so that your future can be changed. Even the present can be changed by it. Because the dragon is leading you to somewhere where you shouldn't be, where it wasn't supposed to be. But they can manipulate nature so much that they can guide you as well. And so they can predict the future for you. They can tell it to you. And maybe I should have died in that car, in that forest. Maybe I should have died there. But now there is another line and another future that is already been made. And now it's my dragon is seeing where this future is going. And maybe I will die even worse than that. I don't know. We will see. My brothers and sisters, stay safe and be blessed.